Other issues as well that we are covering now as well. Since the death of conservative U.S. Supreme Court Justice, Antonin Scalia, there has been a raging debate about who will next be the person seated on the Supreme Court. Senate Republicans blocked President Obama from putting somebody on the Supreme Court. Now with majorities, they'll push ahead with that. And News Channel 5's Tori Dunnan examines that for us tonight.
Michael, President-elect Donald Trump's candidacy will have an enormous impact on the Supreme Court. There are exit polls that show that this clearly motivated people to vote. 7 in 10 voters nationwide say that Supreme Court appointments were either the most important factor or an important factor when it came to supporting a candidate. And 56% of those voters picked Trump. So the question is, what's at stake? A nomination for a successor to, as you were saying, Justice Antonin Scalia, who passed away in February. President Obama's nomination of Judge Merrick Garland would effectively die. Trump has said he would pick from a conservative list that includes 20 judges and 1 senator. That will restore the court to 9 members with a Republican majority. The issues the court takes up would likely change as well. As you said earlier, Obamacare has been a focus for the court. That would likely change. Mr. Trump has promised to try to overturn Roe v. Wade, or at least allow stricter limits on abortion. And some congressional Democrats fear the open Supreme Court seat, most of all that includes returning Congresswoman Lois Frankel.
The Supreme Court is scary. It should be, especially for women, because our access to being able to be in control of our own bodies is at stake, really, with the next appointment. So there's a lot of issues there, and you know, Donald Trump is really an unknown.
Depending on numerous factors, including how long he's in office, he could have the opportunity to choose even more successors to the court. I want to point out, Michael, there are 3 justices who are above the age of 80 right now.
Tori, thank you very much as we report back live at Mar-a-Lago. And one other